Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, Saint Magnifique. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my top 6 Vetiver fragrances. Vetiver, probably my favorite note alongside rose in fragrances. And yeah, I have 6 in my collection basically, so I'm going to rate them from 6 down to 1. I hope you enjoy it and yeah, let's get on with it. So number 6 is one that comes up a lot when people are talking about vetiver fragrances, kind of iconic one, and that is Encre Noire. And Encre Noire is a combination of vetiver and cypress. Now, this one is very divisive because people think it smells quite dark, it's quite gothic, but it's also considered to be incredibly good value for the quality of the fragrance. So, Encre Noire, yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's really impressive. It makes a really big impact when you first smell it. But I have to say that when you wear it all day, there's only certain days where I will wear this. So, for example, moody, wet days is when I think it's most suited to. I would recommend that you smell it. If you like vetiver, if you're curious about vetiver, then this is a good one to at least get your nose on. As I say, it's very divisive, so you're going to either love it or you're going to hate it. So that's number 6, Encre Noire. Number 5, a classic in perfumery, and that is Vetiver by Guerlain. So this one, what can I say? I mean, I would have put it higher up the list because I do really love it. However, it's almost like, for me, it's like my background smell. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily a kind of one that I would wear for a special occasion or, yeah, I'm going out. It's more just like something that is a sort of day-to-day fragrance, something that I could wear to the office. This one famously is mixed with tobacco along with a whole range of other notes. But, you know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, this is the most kind of traditionally smelling vetiver fragrance on the list. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to know what vetiver smells like, then I would say that this is what you should smell. Yeah, I mean, it's classic, it's sophisticated, it gets some criticism for maybe being a bit old school. I don't buy into that one. I don't really think that's a thing. You know what I mean? I think that people should just wear what they like. I think vetiver is, yeah, depending on how it's mixed, depending on what it's combined with, it can have a very, very different feel. So yeah, this one is classic, traditional. You know what I mean? I do get that it would be more suited maybe to a mature man, but again, that's really subjective. So it's really what you make of it. So yeah, Vetiver by Guerlain at number 5. Number 4 is a classic, which I'm just going to clean off, and that is Grey Vetiver by Tom Ford. Now, this one is, yeah, a classic. I would say that this is the number 1 office-friendly safe scent. You could trust anybody, well, I would trust anybody wearing this, you know what I mean? I have a lot of respect for this fragrance. It's so sophisticated, it's so understated, but it's also, it's not weak, you know what I mean? It's not got massive projection, but you know what I mean? It's a parfum, eau de parfum, and you could wear it to the office safely. Yeah, I would say it's more sophisticated than Guerlain's Vetiver, but it's neutral enough that you can get away with it in pretty much any occasion. You could also dress this one up a bit, you know what I mean? It's quite good with a suit as well. So it's got more of a grapefruit top note, so it smells fresher, I would say, than Guerlain's Vetiver, for example, and certainly fresher than Encre Noire. And you know what I mean, it's a classic, it's been around for a long time, it's very popular, and it's for good reason. So they just come out with a parfum version of this one. I prefer this one, which is the eau de parfum. And as I say, probably if you're a beginner with vetiver, this is probably the place to start alongside Guerlain's Vetiver. They're the 2 kind of main vetiver fragrances in the market. Number 3 is actually empty because I've used it all, and that is Frederic Malle's Vetiver Extraordinaire. So this one is pretty special, you know what I mean, as are all of the Frederic Malle fragrances. But this one is mixed with cardamom, I think, and there's a specific treatment that they've done to the vetiver. I remember watching a video about this a while ago from Frederic Malle, and it smells quite different from the other ones, the other vetiver fragrances, although it's still very, very recognizable as a vetiver scent. But this one's maybe a bit spicier, a bit more sophisticated. You know what I mean? It smells very expensive, this one, that's what I will say. So very impressive scent, something that you would notice on somebody, and you know, I mean, I would certainly be impressed if I came across somebody smelling like this. It's quite dry, and it did take me a while to get through this bottle, so I think it took me about 3 years to use it. I do have a lot of fragrances, but it's only certain occasions that it kind of, I'm kind of drawn to it. You know what I mean? It's not all warm weather scent, for example. It's definitely a cold weather scent. You could wear this to the office. I used to wear this a lot to the office. As I think with most vetiver fragrances you can. But check it out. Number 3, Frederic Malle's Vetiver Extraordinaire. Number 2 is one of the most recent additions to my collection, and I would almost put it at number 1, but number 1's my signature fragrance, so it needs to be there. But number 2 is Jo Malone's Vetiver and Golden Vanilla. I always get it the wrong way around. So Jo Malone's Vetiver and Golden Vanilla. This one is amazing. Yeah. Oh. So very clean, very vetiver, very vanilla, not too sweet, ideal for colder weather. Probably won't wear this one much in the summer, just because I don't think vanilla is so well suited to the summer. It's much more of a winter note. But I would say that it's also got a tea note in this one, which, you know, I mean, I don't know what tea smells like, but I kind of get what they're getting at. I highly recommend this one. It's one of the newer ones. I think it was 2021 perhaps that it came out in the Jo Malone's Cologne Intense line, and it's classic, it's sophisticated, it makes an impression. It's got quite good projection and sillage, this one, as opposed to maybe some of the other Jo Malone fragrances. I would highly recommend this one. As I say, I almost would have put it at number 1, but number 1 is my absolute favorite. So so number 2 is Jo Malone's Vetiver and Golden Vanilla. And then finally, number 1 is Diptyque's Vetiverio. Now, this is maybe sort of odd one to put at number 1, because I would imagine that this is not one of Diptyque's bestsellers. In fact, I sometimes fear that they're going to discontinue it. But it is my signature fragrance. It is, as far as I'm concerned, exquisite. It wasn't that case the first time I smelt it. It took me a while to kind of, I don't know, like fall for it or get my head around it. But now it's just like, it's a potent vetiver note. Again, it's got grapefruit. It's also got some rose in this, some carrot seed. This one is, you can wear it all year round. You know what I mean? It's equally suited to summer as it is to winter, and autumn and spring as well. Some people, the criticisms I've read about this one is that it's almost, some people think it smells like hair gel. And I kind of get what they're where they're coming from. However, I just love it. I could wear this one. If I only had one fragrance in my collection, it would be this one. And that's saying a lot, you know what I mean? I've got quite a few. So this is the second bottle I've owned. I would imagine I'll always have this one in my collection. If you're curious about vetiver, I would definitely get yourself to a Diptyque store or stockist and check it out for yourself. So that is number 1, and that's Vetiverio by Diptyque. I'll just do a quick summary again. So at number 6 we had Encre Noire by Lalique. Number 5, Guerlain Vetiver. Number 4, Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver. Number 3, Frederic Malle's Vetiver Extraordinaire. Number 2, Joe Malone's Vetiver and Golden Vanilla. And then, as I say, my number 1, Diptyque's Vetiverio. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've learned something about Vetiver fragrances. And yeah, as always, I'm really keen to engage in the discussion in the comments about what people like and don't like, and any other ones that occur to them that I've not thought of. Okay, thanks.